Carrots look so easy to grow, but here in Arkansas, they're really not. Most people try and fail, and they end up with these small, twisted roots. The biggest reason why? It all comes down to timing. Yeah, if you've ever pulled up a handful of carrots that look just like this, forked, kind of stunted, and just, well, sad, you are definitely not alone. This is probably the most common outcome for Arkansas gardeners. But don't worry, it's absolutely preventable. So let's get right into it. Just forget everything else for a moment. If you can get just two simple things right, when you plant and what you plant into, I promise you will succeed. Let's solve them one by one. First up, the timing. You have to understand that a carrot is what we call a cool season crop, and this is so crucial. It just means that carrots absolutely hate the intense heat of an Arkansas summer. When the temperatures get too high, especially while that root is trying to mature, they get bitter, they get woody, and they just plain stop growing. So our whole goal is to make sure they're maturing when the weather is nice and cool. This gives us two really distinct opportunities to plant in Arkansas. We've got a spring window where we're basically racing against the coming summer heat, and then we have a fall window, where we plant in the heat for a harvest in the cool autumn. And as you're about to see, one of these is often way better than the other. You see, spring planting is a sprint. You have to get those seeds in the ground early so the carrots can bulk up before the real heat of June arrives. Fall planting, though, that's often where the magic happens. The carrots mature in soil that's cooling down, and that process actually converts starches into sugars, making them incredibly sweet, especially after a light frost. Okay, so let's get specific, because Arkansas isn't just one single climate, right? You've got the Ozarks up north, the coastal plain down south. That means you can't just use a one-size-fits-all date. Your timing has to be local to you. So here they are, the dates you really need to know. Up in North Arkansas, you're looking at planting from mid-March to late April for your spring crop, with a pretty tight window in early August for the fall. In Central Arkansas, you can start a little bit earlier, from late February, and then down in the warmer South, you can get away with planting as early as mid-February for spring and as late as mid-September for fall. The whole goal with these windows is simple. We're trying to dodge the absolute worst of the summer heat while those carrot roots are trying to mature. Now, you could hit these dates perfectly, I mean spot on, and still end up with those twisted roots we saw a minute ago. That's because the biggest mistake most gardeners make has absolutely nothing to do with the calendar. It has everything to do with what's right there under their feet. And this brings us to the second secret, the soil itself. Here's the rule, and it's a big one. The shape of your soil determines the shape of your carrot. It is really that simple. A carrot is just a taproot, and all it wants to do in its life is grow straight down. And this visual, it says it all, doesn't it? On the left, you see what happens when a root slams into that hard, compacted Arkansas clay. It just can't push through, so it forks, it twists, and eventually it just gives up. But look on the right. In that loose, airy soil, that same root just grows down effortlessly. And the result is a perfect, straight carrot. Think of it this way. For a tiny little carrot seedling, our native clay soil is like trying to drill through concrete. The delicate root tip hits a hard clump, or maybe a rock, and it has to find a new path. That's what causes a fork. And if the soil is just too dense everywhere, that root just stops growing, period. The good news is this is completely fixable. You don't have to go out and buy new soil. You just need to prepare it with these 3 steps. First, loosen it up, and I mean deeply, at least 8 to 12 inches down. Second, remove every single obstacle you can find, rocks, old roots, hard clods of clay. And third, mix in finished compost. This is so key because it's what keeps the soil from compacting right back down again. Okay, we've got our timing down and our soil is prepped. Now let's move on to the simple steps for planting to guarantee we get from a tiny seed to a successful harvest. So 2 of these steps are absolutely critical. First, you have to plant shallow. Carrot seeds are tiny. They just don't have enough energy to push through a lot of soil. A 1/4 inch deep is perfect. Then, after they sprout, you have to be ruthless with thinning. You need to snip the extra seedlings so the remaining plants are 1 to 2 inches apart. I know it's hard, but if they're crowded, none of them will form a proper root. All right, let's talk about a super common scenario. A beginner tries growing carrots. They follow the instructions on the seed packet, and they get a terrible result. And they're just left wondering, what on earth did I do wrong? Well, it's almost always one of these things. Planting the seeds too deep is number 1. Number 2 is not thinning enough. You feel bad pulling up those little plants, but it's so essential. Letting the soil get compacted or letting it dry out and form a hard crust that the seeds can't even break through, that's another common failure. And finally, using fresh manure or a high nitrogen fertilizer. That'll give you beautiful bushy green tops, but forked and hairy roots underneath. Now for our second scenario, the ambitious gardener who wants that super sweet fall harvest. The big challenge? You have to plant seeds in the blistering heat of August, when the soil is hot and bone dry. So here's the strategy for that. First, you have to keep the seedbed consistently moist, which might mean you're watering every single day. Now here's a great trick. Cover the rows with a wooden board or even a piece of burlap. This shades the soil, keeps it cool and moist right until the seeds sprout. Just make sure to remove it the second you see any green. And once they're up, add a layer of mulch to conserve water and keep that soil from baking in the sun. So, let's bring all of this together into a clear path forward for you. You see, growing great carrots in Arkansas isn't about luck. It's really about following a simple, proven system. If you remember nothing else from all this, just remember this one rule. If the soil is soft and the weather is cool when the carrots are maturing, they will grow well. All of our work, the timing, the soil prep, it's all just to create these two simple conditions. This right here, this is the goal. A beautiful, delicious harvest that you grew yourself. By focusing on the right timing for your part of the state and preparing a deep, loose bed, this is exactly what you can expect to pull from your garden. The question isn't whether it's possible in Arkansas, it's when are you going to plant yours?